Back onto the field. How majestic was that?
It's a shame that it hit that catwalk, because I would have loved to see how far that hanging curveball that Ramos threw the Prince would go.
Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years. What a play by Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.
There goes Northia on a high fly ball to deep right field. Puig to the track, one-hands it, guns it back to first base. Out for the double play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 9, a no-hitter in the balance. Dodds, check swing, it gets away. Here comes Stanton. It's a no-hitter. Henderson Alvarez. Miami wins it. One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see. Results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter coming from the on-deck circle?
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Right center field. Get out of here. It is gone. Splash down. It's ice cream time. Jose Lobaton with yet another walk-off. And the Rays survive to play another game. Rays win! Rays win! Rays win! 5-4!
First pitch straight ahead from Baltimore. It's the Indians and the Orioles coming up next. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been much of a series so far, at least as far as these fans here are concerned. They've seen their guys lose the first 3 games so far, so things are going to need to change quick, or else they're going to be looking at a 4-game sweep at home.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Michael Brantley will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with the fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
First pitch, 136.
Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's check out the Orioles on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Jason Kipnis will dig in now, currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Brandon Moss will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Fouled straight back. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Down in order go the Tribe. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. And there you see how Buck Showalter's Orioles will line things up. Danny Salazar will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. And now Alexi Casilla will stride in to kick off the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Alexi Casilla.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brantley is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jamal Weeks will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Lined into left center, and he'll have himself a base hit.
Oh, Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Chris Davis will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Adam Jones will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. After 1, no score. Nick Swisher will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Nick Swisher.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. There to take it is Reimold, and that's your first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Carlos Santana will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. Nobody shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
David Murphy will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. J.J. Hardy will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Here at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Nick Markakis will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Right back to the changeup, just as effective here. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder,
Nolan Reimold will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So a solo home run here for Nolan Reimold. 8th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Such a good start to the inning. Kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the 3rd guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Delman Young will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Orioles on the Reimold dinger. We've played 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Brett Hayes will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if you'll chase.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Mike Aviles steps in now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He has absolutely eaten them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Zach Walters will dig in now, and he's probably been the toughest out on the ball club of late as you see the sizzling numbers there in these last 9 games.
Come on, Orioles!
Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field, and Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Michael Brantley will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. It remains 1-0. Matt Wieters makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the speedy Alexi Casilla. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Jamal Weeks will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the sired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Brandon Moss will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Right fielder, Brandon Moss.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first two hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Nick Swisher will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Hitter, Nick Swisher.
Now a swing, and there's a ball hit high in the air, deep to straightaway center field. And that is over the wall. Home run. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher, number 22 on the year, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Carlos Santana will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Carlos Santana.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that ball is out of here. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
David Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Number 7, David Murphy.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Brett Hayes will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this will be fouled away. Now here's his swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Weeks has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
If that long top of the third took anything out of him, he's not showing it right now, as he's really bounced back strongly here in the fourth.
Mike Aviles will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Casilla is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
And that's going to be strike 3 called, his 4th consecutive strikeout, and he's in the zone now. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Adam Jones will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, Jones, knock it out of here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. And that misses for ball 1. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Nick Markakis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Throw over to first. Smart to keep an eye on him. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Zach Walters will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Michael Brantley will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Wieters makes a strong throw to first as the bunt attempt is snuffed out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And see you later. That one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Brandon Moss will dig in. A home run his last time.
Brandon Moss.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. Middle of the afternoon here in the Inner Harbor. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 1. Nolan Reimold will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Delman Young will stand in. He grounded out his first time. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Orioles, let's go.
Fouled back. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here comes a 2-2. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Up with it is Aviles. On to first, and Delman is retired here for the second out of the inning. Matt Wieters will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And this is fouled straight back. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Troy Patton will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Troy Patton.
Nick Swisher will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Swisher.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Wieters will settle under this for the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Carlos Santana will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Reimold will wait on it. 2 gone.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
David Murphy will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now.
Catcher, Brett Hayes.
Brett Hayes will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Fouled straight back. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Weeks is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Indians on top, 5-1. Alexi Casilla will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ball hit around, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jamal Weeks will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Chris Davis will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top, but before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Bud Norris is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Mike Aviles will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Mike Aviles.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Zach Walters will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
We got him right where we want him.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Fouled back. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Reimold has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Jason Kipnis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 1. Adam Jones will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The 1-1 now to Jones. In the air to left center. And Murphy there to make the grab, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Lined hard toward short. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Nick Markakis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Wei-Yin Chen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Brandon Moss will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Brandon Moss.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Fouled straight back. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Nick Swisher will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Carlos Santana will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit very softly past the mound towards second. There to take it is Weeks. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 1. Nolan Reimold will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Orioles, left fielder, Nolan Reimold.
Brian Shaw is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Delman Young will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's a swing and a fly ball out for Murphy in left field. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Matt Wieters will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Up with it is Aviles. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Orioles 1. David Murphy will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, David Murphy.
And here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Brett Hayes will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Man, not wasted any pitches so far in this inning. You see the great curveball there on show track? He struck out the first 2 batters on just 6 pitches.
Mike Aviles will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Well hit to right, but foul. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line hard. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Yeah, well, we could hear that one from up here. I'll give him a second. He should be all right.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Alexi Casilla will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Mark Zipchinski is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Mark Zipchinski.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Jamal Weeks will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. This is hit sharply to the right side, and that's a base hit as it's through into right. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. We're first and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. We've seen stranger things happen.
Chris Davis will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
First and second here with nobody out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Adam Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And here, late in the game, you've got a lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
J.J. Hardy will stand in as their last chance now. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Sliced down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-1. So long from Baltimore.
The final line score for this afternoon.